Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode in our Forever World. If you're new here, I'd like to give you a very warm welcome. This is a channel where I create cozy gaming videos to help you sleep or study. So if that's what you're here for, then you're in the right place. We're going to start by saying hi to our friends. Our little animal friends. Hello, Alina. We found Alina in the last episode, and she's already bringing us quite a bit of joy. Hello, Daisy. Daisy's always here to greet us. What's wrong, Daisy? You okay? And on the agenda today is probably just a bit of mining. We're due for a mining episode, and people have been asking for one, so we're probably going to do a bit of mining in this episode. As we look Oopsie Jr. in the eyes. And dreamy. Looks like they're all starting to get along, which is lovely. I am still a little bit sick, so I do apologize if my voice is a little bit raspy or a little bit off. I am recovering, so that's some good news at least, but yeah, you'll have to bear with me throughout this episode. Alrighty. So we're going to quickly go and feed the cats, and then we'll come back and grab Alina for our mining trip. And just before we do go mining, I would also like to put some flowers around the farm, because, and you know who you are, somebody recommended that we, decorate the farm with some flowers, and I think that's a lovely idea, so we'll probably do that as well. We're going to, of course, commemorate a new dreamer. And looks like we've got fur and hanging signs left. A hanging sign might not be a bad one, because we haven't really used any of these. Let's see if we can put one here. Oh, that's perfect. And this dreamer's name is blurry _SOS. And Blurry left a lovely comment on our last video, which reads, "These videos are really cool. I always try and look for videos for background noise whenever I draw, and I've just recently found your channel. I always struggle on finding videos to use for background noise, but your videos are perfect. I always have to stop myself from falling asleep because of how calming your voice is, lol. What you're doing is really epic and I love it. Thank you, Egush, you're awesome." So this is an extremely wholesome comment, and I really wanted to highlight it, and thank you so much, Blurry SOS. The reason why this also resonates with me is because I have a few friends that are artists and they do a lot of drawing, and they always say that they struggle finding noise to draw to. I'm assuming that just might be something difficult. I don't draw myself, but that's another reason why this comment really spoke to me. So thank you so much for your lovely comment, and welcome to the lagoon, my friend. I hope you'll enjoy your stay. We're gonna now go and feed the cats because they're probably getting hungry. So this is Lily and Zara's home here, and those are our cats' names. Hello, Lily. Hello, Zara. It looks like they've had a bit of an argument, and they're... Oh. Lily's heard me speaking now. Zara's really upset by the looks of it. You okay, Zara? You need to get along, okay? Like with most friendships, I think as long as they are together, they'll work their issues out. So you guys have to work your stuff out, okay? Because you're sharing a home and it's not good to be arguing all the time. Alrighty. Now we're gonna go and grab Alina. And we're gonna decorate the farm with some flowers. We do have heaps of flowers that we've collected over the last, few episodes, and we're gonna use them now. In one of my really old episodes, my first ones I should say, they're not really old yet, but in one of my first episodes, we had somebody that was obsessed with hydrangeas, and she said that her mum's garden had a lot of hydrangeas, so I decided to go and put some over there. I wish we had more of these actually, but I hope you're still with us, if you are watching, and I just want to say that I haven't forgotten you. Sorry, I'm having trouble speaking. Okay, we're going to grab a bunch of different colored flowers. Can put these tools away for now. Got some rose bushes and some lavender. Lavender might be nice. I don't really know much about flowers, if I'm being honest. I'm not like a botanist or anything like that. So if there are any botanists in the comments, please let me know what your favorite flower is and why. I normally love the color blue and purple. So like these two flowers here, those are my favorite colors. I love those colors very much. Got some wildflowers. We've even got some willow saplings, which shouldn't really be in here. But that's okay. Alrighty, we're going to quickly put the saplings back into this chest here, because that's where they belong. And then we're going to put some flowers down around the garden. So around the purple jacaranda tree, we'll probably put some wildflowers. And it looks like we can't put them there. That's okay. Pink daffodil. And maybe a lavender just over there. That looks gorgeous. And then we've got some tall white lavenders here. So we'll put one there. Actually, no, we want to kind of keep this a little bit open here. Maybe over there, next to the crafting table. I'm trying to match the colors with the with the environment at the moment. Can't put it on the sand, can we? That's alright. Maybe just put one there. That's lovely. Actually, I don't want it to kind of like block the path. Where did the hydrangea go? Oh, that's right. So I got an upgrade on my backpack, which lets me, which lets it collect flowers and stuff when we break them. So that's probably where they're all going. Rose bush and a poppy next to it. That's cute. Got some pink flowers still, maybe just around here. Hydrangea, I actually wouldn't mind putting inside one of the animals' pens. So maybe just next to this tree in the corner. That's cute. It's a very big flower, actually. We've got to put something smaller there for now. No, oopsie. As soon as I open the gate, she's making a run for it. That's better. There we go. Maybe some red flowers around here. There we are. And we can always pick the flowers up and move them if we need to, so I'm not too worried. And it's a good thing that we have all these flowers because we can actually use them and start decorating the farm. I'm going to drink a little bit of water real quick because I'm getting a little bit nasally. With that being said, I hope that you're getting nice and comfortable now, and I hope that you're hydrated. Please remember to drink water, especially if you're here to study with me. I hope you've got a bottle of water or something with you. And I know that it's easy to be like, no, I don't really need water, because that's how I used to be all the time. But make sure you're taking care of yourself. I learned that the hard way. We're going to grab some tools here, and I noticed that we've got a few like farmland plots, so we might just quickly get some dirt. And of course it's just started to rain, and that's quite lovely. I hope the rain provides you with a sense of natural comfort as well. So we're going to get rid of all of these farmland plots here, and we're going to replace it with normal dirt. And I just realized that as we destroy them, they drop dirt anyway. So I had a bit of a moment there. On the bright side, at least we can shape it up how we want to make it. Here we are. Oops. I've got a nasty habit of placing a lantern by accident like that. There's one more here. You know what? We'll keep these ones as they are. They look fine. And we've still got plenty of flowers that we can put down, so let's just have a look if there are any spaces for us to fill with flowers. Maybe just as we enter here. And because I love the colour purple, it would be nice to just have some purple flowers at the start here. There we are. That's lovely. And I'm sure that there are still heaps of different types of flowers that we haven't even discovered yet, but it's just nice that we can actually decorate the farm with some flowers. So thank you for your recommendation. And with that finish for now. We can always come back to this later. I would love to go on a mining trip now, because we also got that new Fortune 4 pickaxe in the last episode, which was amazing. C3, that's right, we also got a new fishing rod. Okay, now with mining, and I am excited to mine because I want to get more levels, but with mining, I want to see if we get more experience when we mine coal, lapis, and redstone. Because we have Fortune 4, I'm assuming that because more ores are dropping, more experience will also be dropping. So if you know the answer to that, please let me know in the comments before I go mining. But I would love to just check that out anyways. We're going to quickly clean all the furnaces up of anything that's got inside, because obviously when we get back from mining, we're going to need all the empty space. And I think it's always good to be prepared. So I'm going to make sure that we're taking care of that space right now. There we go. Got some iron. Gold, and some silver. There we are. Lovely. And oh, it looks like that enchanting table's almost out of lapis. So we're gonna grab just enough to make it full again. Cool. And then I wanted to grab, I want to have a look at this luck of the C4 and how much it costs to actually put that on my fishing rod. Okay, it's 30 levels, guys. So that would be really cool to have. We'll see what we can do with that. Because I don't think I've got my luck of the C3 book anymore anyways. Yeah, no, I've used it already. Unless it's in here. No, it's not. I'm pretty sure I had a luck of the C3 book though. Right. I may have been wrong. Unless I left it here somewhere. No. Okay, I must have used it to enchant my fishing rod. Look at the C3. Oh, and now my fishing rod's gone. Gosh. I'm a little bit all over the place because I'm a bit unwell, so I'd like to just prepare you for what's about to come in this video, and I hope you can forgive me. Anyway, moving on, let's go and do some mining. Have I got enough food with me? Oh, and I should empty this as well real quick, sorry. There we are, let's just empty all the fish and stuff that we got while we were fishing. Hello. How are we? Gonna just drop you guys off some more fish. Aqua affinity, actually, yeah, that might be handy as well. Water and name tags and stuff. I've got a enchanted iron helmet with respiration, and I kind of wanted to see. Battle. A lot of this is miscellaneous, if I'm being honest. I wanted to see if we can put that respiration helmet with aqua affinity in the enchanting table. Fiction. Respiration 3, there it is. Respiration 3. So that's the helmet that we use when we mine, because it lets us stay underwater for longer. Oops, I was not meant to do that. Oopsie daisy. Alrighty, I think that's fine. Loot. We've got more armor here, and we've got some weapons and tools. We're just going to be taking it nice and slow today. Because obviously I'm sick, and I'm sure that some of you who are watching might also be unwell. I think there's a bit of a flu going around. Loot. I guess obsidian can be counted as loot. And name tags will keep. The water buckets will keep. We've got more fish there as well. And I've had some pretty long days lately. Whenever I feel sick, I feel like my days just feel so much longer. Like from the moment I wake up, even just like menial tasks, such as getting out of bed or, you know, making my bed, or brushing my teeth, or just all these little tasks that I normally can do without question and without thought, just feel like they're so much more difficult. And I think it's just because when you're sick, you just don't really want to do anything, and you just, you feel really bad. We'll actually bring some dirt with us. Nah, we'll leave it. Alrighty. Let's quickly check the enchanting cost for my helmet. So that plus that. Oh, it's only 2 levels. Cool, let's get that done and check that on. Lovely. And then we've got a campfire, which we'll actually probably bring with us. Might be nice to have a campfire down in the caves. Just have a little break from mining halfway through our trip. I have an empty chest here. We'll just put some spare stuff in there for now. Like I'm gonna need to find a helper soon to help me sort my chests and stuff while I'm adventuring. And we'll get a bit more food as well. Yeah, as I was saying, it's kind of hard to do things when you're sick, and everything just feels so much worse and harder to do. And that's just how I felt recently. A bit of bread, but I don't need that much, but let's just bring a few loaves. I love eating like a steak sandwich, so that might be nice. And we're just gonna wait for a few more steaks. There we go. At the same time, it's kind of like a negative feedback loop, because I feel like in order to get better, you need to kind of convince yourself that you're not sick. Does that make sense? So in order to get better, for example, I often try to, do tasks that require a little bit of effort, because that means that if I'm doing those tasks, I'm not really that sick. If that makes sense. Should be enough steak now. So for example, I said in the last episode when I was sick that I often like to do some cleaning, or, even some cooking. And I feel like because I do those tasks, oh, we forgot to get Alina. Let's go and grab Alina. Because I do those tasks, I feel like it's much easier for me to convince myself that I'm not sick, because I'm still doing things. I'm still cleaning and doing stuff around the house. And at the same time, though, those tasks feel more difficult, so it's kind of just like it's a bit ironic. I am a little bit worried about bringing Alina into the mines, because I don't want her to fall from a high place or something and hurt herself. That's also why I got more steaks, because if Alina gets hurt, we can heal her with some steak. What I might do is when we find the mine we want to enter, I might just leave her towards the top of the mine, so she can kind of just stay guard at the top while I enter the mine. I want to keep her nice and safe. And we'll probably head in this direction towards the village. Hope you're getting nice and comfortable now, while I set out on my adventure and do a bit of mining for us today. We've got this beautiful path that we made in one of the previous episodes, and it's going to take us all the way to the village. Oh, Alina. Alina is a magic dog, everybody. She has some really magical things up her sleeve that she can do. She can teleport in and out of water. She can fly and whiz past us. She's absolutely wonderful. She always surprises me. It's nice to have someone or something that surprises you in life. There you go again. We're gonna head to our staircase. Oh, Alina just jumped straight in there to say hi. Hello, Miles and Martin. And they're 2 cats. Cats don't seem to have names, but that's okay. I've got a friend, I've got a friend who has a cat. It's a beautiful cat. But the cat's name is literally just Cat. So whenever she's calling for her cat or anything, she'll say, "Come here, cat." It's really adorable. Okay, see, this is where I get a little bit worried. Alina, please be careful, okay? Okay, alright, she teleported up to the cliff. That's good. She's got some kind of teleportation device. Did you just get hurt? No. She's got some kind of teleportation device attached to her or something. And it's keeping her nice and safe from all the ledges and stuff. Normally we do go down this cave here, but I think we'll actually explore a bit further past the temple and see if we can find a different entrance into a different cave. Beautiful. And it is a lovely night. The sky isn't too bright, which is actually kind of nice. We're going to put away our lantern and just enjoy the ambience here of another wonderful Minecraft night. Alina, there you are. I get attached to things very easily. Oh, some random bit of lava there. Oh, that whale is underneath it. I'm a little bit worried. Be careful, please. I get attached to things pretty easily. That's just the kind of person that I am. Oh, these were hydrangeas. Lavender. Let's grab a few more of these for the farm. There's many of them. I'd love to in the future have like a big open space of like just a grassy area where we can put a bunch of flowers and maybe commemorate more people. So when our lagoon starts filling up with names, and I still think we have a bit of space in there, but I don't want to just, make blocks of names. I want to kind of give everybody their own space. That's important, I think. But as the lagoon fills up with names, we'll start thinking of having a different location where we can commemorate dreamers, maybe outdoors somewhere. In the sun. And we're still adventuring through at the moment, just looking for a nice cave entrance. Seems to be... I don't actually like the way that one looks. I want one that's kind of big and easy to access. Isn't that right, Alina? We need some empty space. Yeah. So we're going to continue heading up the mountain here. And maybe through here somewhere there'll be a nice entrance to a cave. There's actually a stray cat by the looks of it over there. But unfortunately at the moment Lily and Zara are having a few arguments, so until they sort themselves out, we can't really introduce a new friend. It'll just add more drama. Got some coal. That's lovely. We can probably start mining as we make our way down the mountain. Down and through the mountains, I should say. A lot of coal here, which is lovely. And it looks like no matter how many ores you're still getting the same amount of experience. So my theory was a little bit ambitious by the seams. This way, Alina. Come up here. Come up here, girl. I'm gonna grab some more coal here. Oh. I've had so many lovely comments on my videos over the past few days, few weeks. And I just want to thank everybody who is commenting. And of course, commenting it's not an easy thing to do. You're putting yourself out there in a sense, especially if you're sharing a story or a connection. So I just want to say that I'm proud of you for commenting as well, if you've commented, because it's not easy to comment. But I do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Everybody who's commented, I really appreciate your comments. And it does take a bit of time, but I will get to your comment if I haven't already. I try to respond to every single comment I can, and it is getting more and more difficult, of course, but just know that at the very minimum, I have definitely read your comment, because I always read every comment that I can. Oh wow, here we go. This is exactly what I was looking for. This is beautiful. A massive ravine here. We're gonna head down the mountain from this side here. Nice and slowly. That's great. And then I think we'll head up in this direction. Oh, there's an emerald up there as well. Maybe we'll quickly just head up there and get that emerald. Sorry, I'm gonna be chuckling a few times. Where was that emerald? Here, right? There it is. They fell. We're gonna have to go down and grab those emeralds now. Oops. Like a kid at a candy store here, just going and grabbing emeralds off the cliffs and stuff. There's some iron up there. Honestly, I kind of want to just really gently make my way down. And even just maybe... Oh, emeralds. And even maybe just, let's grab some cobblestone. So that we can make bridges and stuff across if we need to. I love the way there's like a bit of a fog with the light rays coming through them. It's absolutely gorgeous. Nature is absolutely beautiful in every way, and I'm obsessed with it. Okay, Alina, I'm getting a little bit worried now. I will bring you with me down into the cave. But please just be careful not to fall, okay? Good, it looks like she's sticking nice and close to me, which is kind of what I want. I'm gonna grab a bit of this coal here as well. Okay, that's exactly what I was talking about. I think I'm gonna have to leave Alina at the top. Let's make a path upwards from here and just leave her up at the top of the cave. Come with me, Alina. Come up here. I'm hoping she'll use her teleportation powers in a second. There we go, she's up here now. Alina, I'm gonna leave you over here, okay? Over here, girl. I'm gonna put you here, okay? I'm gonna heal you as well, because I don't want you to be low on health. And I'm gonna put you a lantern. But you have lost your cave privileges. You have shown me that you are a little bit reckless. Until you can show me that you're not reckless, you're gonna have to stay down here. Or up here, I should say. There we are. Okay, I will be back for you, I promise. I promise I will, okay? You're just gonna have to stay there nice and safe for now. There's a bit more coal on the mountainside there. I never have a problem collecting coal. Maybe we'll collect these ones down here that I was going to before. First. A little bridge. There we are. There we go. Let's make sure that was most of it. It was. And then we'll probably go across to the side there, so... I think the next thing that I really kind of want to get is stronger pickaxe in terms of unbreaking. So I want to get like unbreaking 3 or 4 maybe. Be lovely if I could. Where we're not too worried about the pickaxe breaking if we go on these long mining trips. Oh, that lovely coal. So good. The gravel, I didn't even know it could do that. It just fell onto a different block. Unless maybe it was on top and I destroyed it and then it fell down to me. Okay, we're aiming for that water here. There we go. And then we're gonna just quickly grab some copper, get some more coal. There was some more coal up here, wasn't there? Up there. There it is. There's a few emeralds in here still. Really cool. We've got quite a few emeralds already back at home, but some of the really unique trades that villages and stuff have require quite a few emeralds, so it's never a bad idea to collect more of these, of course. Oops. A bit of a fall there. I love the peace that comes with mining. It's just so soothing. I was gonna say, because I saw one coal here and like two over there, I was like, what's the bet that this coal has like a vein and it's connected to each other? I was right. In my head, of course. Lovely. Okay, we're gonna grab more coal from here as well. There we are. There is iron on the walls on the sides of the mountain and stuff, but I'm okay to just like leave it. I'm not that desperate for iron and stuff, you know? So I don't really mind just leaving it where it is. No problem at all there. And that's the other thing is with all the comments that people are leaving kind of saying that my videos really help them, it's just such a nice thing to read. When I thought of making this channel and when I thought of making these videos in the style that I've made them, it was definitely my wish to help as many people as I could. And I'm kind of faltering at the moment by the looks of it. It was definitely my wish and my goal to help as many people as possible. And just the fact that people are kind of saying that these videos do actually help them, it means so much to me. So thank you so much for that. My channel is definitely unique in the type of content that I do. You know, I did a lot of research and there's not a lot of people that are doing this kind of content, if any at all, and I just feel like there was a need for it. And so I'm really happy that I'm able to help people by doing this because it combines two of the things that I love the most, which is helping people and games like Minecraft. Cozy games. Oh, we've got a lovely cave in here. So I can't express how much all of your words mean to me and how much happiness and joy that I have while doing this. It's just really it's nothing but happiness for me. So thank you. Thank you for letting me do this. The more people that need this and the more people that listen to me and watch me, the more that I need to do it, and it's a need at this point for me as well. We're gonna grab a bit more coal. I mean, we've already got so much, but I feel like having a surplus of coal is always good. And actually, I completely forgot that our backpack now has a smelter built into it. So what we can do is turn this on, and hopefully, oops, allow, there we go. There we go. So it's starting to smelt the iron now for us while we adventure around. That's awesome. I hope it still gives us the experience. I assume that it would. Okay. Bunch of spider webs around. Oh, there's a bit of gold over there. Spawner as well. That's awesome. I did forget to make more... I did forget to make more lanterns, but I actually think that we can make more lanterns now. We just need a little bit of wood to make torches. But we've got like a crafting table with us and everything. We don't have a crafting table, sorry. I thought we made the crafting table upgrade for our backpack, but I was wrong. There we go. So maybe we'll quickly try to find a bit of wood somewhere, hopefully in one of the chests. And if we do get some wood, we'll quickly make a crafting table, make some more lanterns. And speaking of wood, look at that. We've hit the jackpot. Okay, so we'll need a few oak logs. 2, 3. There we are. And we can actually use that to make a crafting table. There we go. Can't put it down. That's okay though. We'll need to get a bit of this wood for now, just so we can make some torches. There we are. Lovely. Excellent. That should be more than enough wood to make heaps of lanterns now. There we go. We'll need all of these. And then we'll need the coal. Wow, I have so much coal now. We'll make... we only need like a quarter of this really. There we go. A stack of torches in the middle. And then we'll need to make iron nuggets, as many as we can. So we'll have to just wait until we smelt. We can probably use this furnace here as well. Is there any other ones? No. For now, no problem. Grabbing all the coal. We already have heaps, but I mean now we have even more, so... Oops. We're just gonna have a little... We're gonna take a little break here from mining. And we're just gonna wait for all the... Oops. We're gonna wait for all the iron to start smelting as well. Grab all the gold that we've got here as well. Lovely. Some seeds. Leather gloves with unbreaking. Some iron up there, just realized. Oops. There we go. It's better. These music discs, I'm not really sure what we do with them. I think we have to make a jukebox or something. But it might be cozy to have some music. Just don't know if it's all random or certain tracks tied to them. I think they would. Anvil here that we can get. Oh, there was a crafting table here the whole time. Oh no. Egush, you silly, silly man. Alright, that should be enough iron nuggets to make a considerable amount of lanterns. So there we are. That's lovely. We've got almost 40 lanterns now. So that's plenty. Break the spawner. Awesome. Okay. This cave, even though it is quite large, looks like we forgot something. What have we forgotten here? Some blocks that we forgot to collect. Ah, over here, all the wood. Right. My mistake. That's okay. I think we can leave the rest. There's some up there. The wood somehow got behind all the leaves. I find that a bit weird. Anyways. It's funny how like little decisions that we make can lead to very big outcomes. I know I mentioned this in another episode as well, but I've been reading a book about habits called Atomic Habits. And there's a lot of importance placed on the value of having small habits that compound into big results, you know? And I can see that firsthand with everything I do in my life. You know, maybe you finally decided to start eating healthy, or maybe you finally decided to take up a sport that you've been wanting to do, or, you know, do some archery, for example. You'll start to realize as you do these things that you won't see results in the short term, and you're not really meant to, because, you know, risk doesn't come without reward, but at the same time, you know, you can't just expect instant results. And what I'm starting to notice is all these like small habits that I've built up throughout my life, or even just started to do over the last few months. Oops. Spiderwebs are a bit annoying. The rewards are starting to show. And it's like a compounding result as well. It's not like just small unworthy gains or unnoteworthy results. I'm trying to think of an example I can give you. Doesn't sound... That sounds, you know, like realistic and achievable. I think the best thing I can think of is my swimming. So for example, about 3 years ago, I started swimming again. So I used to swim a lot in high school, and in school in general, but I stopped for a while. And about 3 years ago, I started swimming again. And I basically had to start from scratch. So even though I knew the technique and everything, my breathing was off and my posture was off. And I was basically starting from scratch, if that makes sense. So until I figured out all these little problem areas and made small changes to each little thing, for example, when I would do my breathing under the water, and this is a big thing where a lot of people get stuck with swimming, it's important that after you breathe in and you put your head under the water, you slowly start to breathe out when your head is in the water, so that you're not gasping for air when you come back up to the surface. And that wasn't even something that I thought of before. But recently, obviously, not recently, sorry, 3 years ago when I got back into swimming, that's something that I literally had to look up and figure out how to do. And then obviously I had to get my stroke correct, my technique, my kicking, that was another big thing. I looked like a bit of a flamingo when I was kicking around with my legs. I looked like I was very uncoordinated. You know when flamingos fight? That's what I look like. And so once I got all of that sorted and I kind of figured it out, everything became so much easier. And now I'm starting to reap the rewards of that, even though I've taken a year or two off here and there, you know. Recently it's becoming, you know, nice and warm again where I live. And as I've started swimming again, I've realized that the hard work that I've put in the past and kind of remembered all the things that I've done is paying off. I'm not just swimming, you know, I'm not just jumping in the pool and swimming 5, 6, 7 laps anymore. I'm able to swim, you know, 2, 3 kilometers some days, even longer. It just depends on my mood most of the time. But I wouldn't be able to do any of that if I hadn't made those small changes over time and time again, you know? And that's just one thing that I've mentioned, but this can be applied to like any area of life. Bubble. There is some dirt in there. Can't really collect that though. There we are. What is a straddle board? Can somebody please tell me what a straddle board is? Because I've got no clue. I've got no idea. I mean, we're gonna grab the book, but got a nice leather tunic here as well. And a quiver. Oh, there's a goblin here. Where is he? Upstairs, I think. Above us. You can see him on the map. See if we can find him. Looks like he's above us. Can't say no to all this copper though, can I? Look at this. Beautiful. I love the way all the ores glow. Okay, he must be under us because I went up and he's disappeared. He or she. I think I instinctively say he for goblins because every show that I've watched, every movie, the goblins are always just dudes, you know, like Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. There aren't any female goblins. But in Minecraft it's a bit different. There are some female goblins, so... Oops. So if I do say he, that's the reason why. Ah, there's a cockroach here. Come here, you little rat. Down he goes. Okay. The goblin is probably like much further down, maybe even all the way down here. Hiding from us. Down here somewhere. You here? No, he's not here either. Alrighty. Hello? See if we can take the waterfall up. Maybe we went down a bit too far. Maybe he's on this level somewhere. Gosh, can't seem to find him. That's okay, we'll find him. Just have to be a little bit patient. Oh, this is the same level we were on, that's why. Silly Egush. He wasn't up there, was he? No, he's got to be down here somewhere. Oh, there's a nasty skulk around here. Quite annoying, isn't it? No, he's this way somewhere. There must be a level above us here. There has to be. Is there an emerald here somewhere? I can see like a bunch of green. Oh, the green. Look, a green tint in the stone. Where are you, Mr. Goblin? I'm trying to find you. There we go. Minerva. Hello, Minerva. Hi. Oh no. Look at the trade that they've got. This is what I was looking for. A fishing rod with luck of the sea 3. And a pickaxe with unbreaking 3. No. I just used the luck of the sea 3 book to get luck of the sea 4 3 on my fishing rod. Oh well. We can still give him the copper. Or her, sorry. The copper and the gold. And the iron's already smelted, but we can give her some of that as well. There we go. Copper. Thank you, Minerva. I appreciate it. Anything else that you're offering? Chipped anvil. Is my one chipped? The damaged anvil, my one. cobblestone for emeralds, we can do that as well. There we are. I think that's fine for now. I got a little bit upset there because I did want to give them that Luck of the C3 book for Luck of the C5. It's okay. We'll try to make that book later and bring it back into the cave. And hopefully we'll get lucky and find Minerva again. Do a little bit more mining for now. I'm going to be away for 2 weeks because I'm going overseas. But don't worry, I've still got everything prepared. And I will have everything prepared for us so that we're not missing out on any episodes. And I'll be honest, I get a little bit nervous when traveling. I'm very... not stubborn, but I'm a very homebody kind of person. Like, I really enjoy my space and my home. Traveling, obviously, you're going outside of your comfort zone, but I'm going with a group of people. So that's going to be a bit of comfort to me, knowing that I've got others with me, of course. I don't think I would be able to do it alone, if I'm being honest. I mean, I probably could, it's just that I don't want to. And no, I'm very excited to travel because I'm visiting friends and family, but at the same time, it's, I just want to stay home and make episodes for you. That's the only thing. But it's okay. I will, of course, make sure that there's no disruption in the schedule of uploads and that everybody has their content that they need to relax and sleep to. And it gives me a bit of time while I'm away as well, because it's the first time I've gone away in a long time. But it gives me a little bit of time to think about different things to do with my content and my channel. And I do really want to start uploading these episodes to a podcast platform like Spotify, and they can just be audio only. So for those of you that just want to listen to the Minecraft sounds and listen to my voice, that's going to be something that I'm going to be looking into and definitely implementing in the future. It's definitely on the way. And of course, you'll be able to download all of these episodes through Spotify if you're doing that too, so you'll have them whenever you need them. I'm just thinking maybe it's best to go back up now. We've been in here for a while. And, oh, more water down there. Up there, I should say. Grab some more copper. Heaps of copper in here, isn't there? This looks familiar. We do have respiration. And we've got aqua affinity, which lets us mine just as fast when we're underwater, which is was very odd to me because that's never been like that for me. But we can actually go down here and mine, you know, coal. And we can spend some time down here. Under the water. And I always find it really peaceful under the water, if I'm being honest. I adore the water. Is there a way up from this water? No, not really. It'd be really cool if we could find a way through the water to go up to the surface, and I think we actually pretty much are close to the surface because I can see fish and turtles swimming over here. So if we get up here and we start to dig upwards, we might be able to enter like the lake. Yeah, wow, that's awesome. Oh my god, I know exactly where we are. We took a break here a couple episodes ago. That's awesome. Let's put some torches down, lanterns, so that we can kind of remember where we are. Now we've got to go and pick Alina up. So Alina was over there. We'll go and pick Alina up, and then we'll probably head back and start smelting some ores. I don't see us getting any experience while smelting. I want to just try doing this and see what happens. Okay, we do get experience when smelting. Awesome. Okay, we've got to kind of head around the mountain. I think we have enough blocks that we can just build up as well. There. Grab some cobble. Still smelting, right? There we go. And here we go, we can use this water to go up there. There we are. And then from here, we'll build like a little cobblestone bridge. Yep. Oops. There we are. And then we can just go get this iron. And from here, just go straight up, pretty much. Some lanterns down. I always forget to do this, don't I? I think that's fine. There we go. Alrighty, and we're gonna head... Oh, this is that village near the tower, isn't it? Looks like it. Yeah, it is. Look at that. We're gonna go and grab Alina. We can see her there, all on her own. Oh, poor puppy. We're gonna go and pick her up, and then we're gonna head home. And I'm gonna take my chances with the enchanting, and hopefully we can get an enchanting... sorry, a Luck of the C3 book. That's what I was trying to say. Gosh, my mind is mush right now. I'm getting a bit greedy here, going for some ores still, but that's okay. Alrighty, let's go and pick her up. I'm coming, Alina. I'll be there soon. She's probably a bit further down. I think we're quite high up at the moment. To head down once we get in her area. All the coal here. This is awesome. I love finding ores at like surface level. There's just something really cool about it because normally they're down underground. See like all these ores shining. They look really cool. I used to absolutely rave when I saw emeralds. But I feel like unless they're in our path, I'm not too worried about getting them anymore. We've come a long way. We've come a very long way, haven't we? There's 2 emeralds there. We're going to need to get those. How on earth am I going to do that? Oh, this is terrifying. This is so scary. Okay, so from here we can probably make like a water bucket going down. Yep. And I don't want to really just go down with the water. I kind of want to make like a bridge at the same time. There we go. There we are. There we go. Just because I kind of want it to be... Yep, lovely. And I should really go and get my water back. Let's go and do that. Oh, I guess we could leave it actually. Yeah, I mean, we've got another spare bucket anyway. Let's grab that one just so it's ready. Oops. Sorry, I was in a bit of a rush there. I should really be taking it slower. Especially because I'm not well. And now we can go and find our cute little dog. There she is. She's just waiting for us. Oh. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming, darling. I've just got to come down nice and slowly through the mountain. The blocks beneath this, there are. There we go. Alrighty. I'm back. Hello, did you have a nice time relaxing under the moonlight? Hey, Lena. Go. Let's leave the torch there. The lantern. I know. I didn't want you to get hurt, so I kept you safe here, okay? I'm gonna grab all of this iron. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, Alina, we're gonna head home now, okay? We're gonna start making our way back to the house. I'm gonna stay away from the cliff sides because I get very nervous with the dog. Beautiful moonlight. Oh, look at the lava. This is so gorgeous. This is so gorgeous. I'm so glad you're here with me to enjoy this beautiful view together. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate your presence, and I'm glad we can share this memory together. Whatever you're doing right now, I'm proud of you. You've come a very long way. You know it and I know it. Whether you're studying or sleeping, I truly wish you a very restful sleep and a productive session. And I will always be here for you if you need me. Always. As the moon goes down and the sun starts to rise, I often like to reflect on moments like this and on how far I've come in certain situations. Do you remember our first episode where we started right over there? Right there, just next to the water, and the first thing we saw was that massive tower. I'm so happy that you're here with me. Alina's just having the time of her life. Hello. Hello, darling. You've come a long way too, haven't you? I'm proud of you too, Alina. You've travelled across oceans and rivers. You've grown up from a little pup to a big one. It's so cute. She's protecting us, she's keeping us safe. Alrighty. Let's head back home. I don't really want to equip the lanterns yet. There's such a joy in discovering small beauty, like little things that are beautiful. And I'm very big on the small things in life. Small gestures, small details, small things. You know, like when I go to the beach, and when I used to go to the beach, we're going to stay away from the lava because it's very concerning. When I used to go to the beach, all my family would sit down on the sand and go swimming and stuff, but I would just be looking for shells. And a lot of these shells that I would find would have such beautiful little details in them. And a lot of it would probably go unnoticed to most people. Most people won't care about those small details, but I really do. Because that's what makes everything unique. It's the small things, it's the small details. It's the way that people feel when certain things happen to them. There's minor feelings when looking at something or someone you love or a companion. They mean everything to people, and they mean everything to me as well. And those are the things that really matter to me. Big gestures and grand things are nice, of course, but the small things show that you really care. The small things show that your understanding and your thinking goes deeper than just, what baseline is. What we consider, attractive as humans is always completely separate to everybody else. It's a very personal thing. So when I picked up these shells, and I remember a lot of them, it's in my memory, and I saw some purple shells with little black spots in them. I saw white shells with purple spots in them and all these different colors. I still remember these shells because they were so unique in their own way. And just like that, everybody is unique in their own way. And so I just want you to know that no matter what you're going through, if you've had some hard days lately, you're a very unique person, and you've got your own traits, you've got your own beliefs, and you're not the same as anybody else. You're special. We're all special in our own way, okay? Don't ever forget that. That's really important. Should cross over here. And as we arrive back to the house, we're gonna probably start smelting. And Alina's having a little shake, getting all the water off of her fur there. We can see, I was gonna say Lily and Zara on the map, but Lily's overshadowing Zara on the mini map. There we go. We can see the little heads there. It's so cute. Cute little cat heads of Lily and Zara. No, here we are. I feel like we need a bit more light on this side. Maybe just the lantern here. There we go. Hello, girls. Alina, we're going to move you over here for a second. I'm just going to feed the cats their fishes. Okay, some raw cod. Actually, maybe they want some raw salmon this time. We keep giving them cods. There you go, Lily. There you go, Zara. Nom nom nom. Hope you guys enjoy your delicious food. Come on, Alina. Let's head back to the garden. We'll drop you off there as well. I was wondering why there's like little fire particles coming out of me. It's because we're smelting. And I'm not getting experience at the moment. Hang on a second. Let me see why that is. If I click on this. Okay, there we go. That works. So it seems like it stacks all the experience up, and then you have to like manually collect one, and then it collects all the experience. You can see Daisy over there, and Wilbur. I don't think I said hi to Wilbur earlier. He was off in his little corner. Okay, Alina. Thank you very much for joining me, girl. I really appreciate you keeping us safe, okay? But now you're gonna have to keep the other animals safe. That's alright. Hello, Daisy. Hello, Wilbur. Okay. You know, we could probably keep this open and let them sort of just talk to each other and stuff. Daisy's gone straight into the sheep pen. They can't wait to explore the other area. Guys, look at all this room here. Don't forget to use that too, okay? Alright, now that that's sorted, we'll go and start smelting. And we've got some rain coming down. Beautiful. Like we'll be smelting in the rain together. Oh, even the reflection of the rain, you can see it on the anvil. It's so gorgeous. I love it. Alright, we'll start with all the copper we have, and we do have a lot of copper. Oh no. Alrighty. We're going to need to top up the coal soon by the looks of it. We are running a little bit low on the coal in some of the furnaces. There we go. Grab the coal. I think just grab enough to fill up the rest of the furnaces here. There we go. That's done. Yeah. Didn't realize how much coal we've been using. Crazy, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Alright, now that the coal's all sorted, let's get the rest of it out as well, and we'll store it in our little coal barrel. Honestly, I don't think we need to go coal mining for a while. We have quite a bit of coal now. We'll need to smelt the iron here. Hang on, let's just continue smelting it here for a second, so that I can collect the experience. And then we'll stop smelting after that. There we are, and then we're gonna turn that off. We can leave the coal in there though, that's fine. And we're gonna put some coal. What have we got left? We've got silver, iron. We've got mainly copper and coal by the looks of it on that trip, and that's okay, because we've got quite a surplus of them now as well. Got a few random. There's another barrel. You know what? Let's actually put that barrel next to the coal barrel there, and we can use that as a spare one as well. It's always good to have extra space. We've got some flowers and seeds. Everything that goes in the farm we'll probably put there. The tunic on for now. Feathers and seeds, we've got name tags, we'll keep them with us. Some sticks. Spiderweb sapling, dark oak sapling, that looks really nice actually. And we've got wood. All of the remaining stuff here, like the stone and all that, of course we've got chests to sort upstairs. Furnaces, anvil, calcite. There we go. And the rest of this honestly is kind of just, oh, we've got some valuables. Put back as well. You know who we haven't seen in this episode? Chuck. Normally Chuck pays us a visit in every episode, but we haven't seen him today. I wonder if he's okay. Maybe he just needs some time to himself. Sometimes we all need some time to ourselves. And then we've got another enchanted book, which we'll put back, of course. There it is. Speaking of books, let's chuck some in here and look for the Luck of the C3. Okay, we've got gold. We've got iron. And we've got copper. There we are. And then we've got, all of this is pretty much farm stuff, except for the books. Keep the books in here again. A lot of this is loot as well. Loot, 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 loot. This is all stuff we can keep with us at all times, I think. More than fine. Yeah. There we go. Lovely. We're gonna go and put the flowers and stuff back at the farm. A crazy little fire there in the farm. Let's go and store the rest of the stuff here. We should definitely make a crafting table trade for our backpack as well today. We'll do that now. I did promise to build a fisherman's hut or a tower to one of our viewers, one of our loyal viewers. If I can't get that done in this episode, it'll be in the next one. Alrighty, here we go. Sticks, flowers, moss. We've got a bit of wood which we can chuck in here. Of course, the water we'll have to grab another bucket full from the lake. Yeah. Hello, Alina. How you doing? Let's put you nice and close to the campfire so you can warm up a little bit. You're probably cold. Yeah, she's shaking in the rain, the poor thing. There you go, darling. Stay nice and warm. Alrighty. And of course we've got some emeralds. But aside from that, everything is sorted. And I just feel like it's so easy to lose track of time when you do something you love. And that's just me with Minecraft. And the fact that you're here as well just makes it all the better. I just feel like I'm with my friend sitting down playing a game, and it's just the best feeling ever. And that's why time flies so fast. It's crazy. Alrighty, we're gonna put the emeralds back as well now. Almost got 3 stacks. That's lovely. Now let's figure out how to make the crafting upgrade. Oops. Actually, let's just write upgrade, and then we'll find it from here. Do any of these look like a crafting table to you? Magnet, deposit, restock. Here it is. See the 3x3x3. So we'll need an upgrade base. That's right. So we'll make that first. We need leather. And we need some string. Oh, don't tell me to put the string back. I'll have to go and get some string from upstairs. Leather, we'll need some iron ingots. And let's just get what we need. So we need another 2 ingots. Upgrade. And we'll need a chest and a crafting table. So we've got the crafting table with us. We'll just need to make a chest as well. Did I leave any wood in here? Not enough. Okay, let's go upstairs and get the string and some more wood to make a chest. So we can use this for now. Oops. Oh, I didn't grab it. Sorry. I did. That's weird. The chest done. And then string now. I'm not really sure where we keep all of our string. I always forget, but I think it's down in the loot area. Some of you are probably screaming at me like, Egush, you've put the string in that chest. How do you keep forgetting where it is? Look, my memory is not the best when it comes to short-term things. So you'll have to forgive me. And there isn't any here either. Okay. See, now I'm a bit lost. Maybe at the farm. Yes, I have a feeling that the string is in the chest over there. Maybe we'll bring like a stack of it with us so we don't forget it. I was wrong. Oh no, there it is. Yep. So we're going to bring the string. And we can make the upgrade base real quick while we're here. There we go. And then, actually I think we can make this as well now. I think it's a crafting table chest. And then, yay, crafting upgrade. There we go. Cool, I've got a crafting table now. That's awesome. That's really cool. Very cool. It's storming outside or something. It's really loud outside my house right now. And we're going to string into the chest here. That's where we'll need it. And then we're going to start collecting all of the ingots and leveling up. There's a game I play called Ark Survival Evolved. Like a dinosaur game where you tame and hunt dinosaurs and stuff. And in that game there's a lot of tools that kind of automatically, for example, if you've got like 10 furnaces like this and you want to get all the resources at once, you can pull them into your inventory. And I think that's a really cool addition. I wonder if Minecraft has got anything like that, because that would be really cool if it did. Before we start enchanting, let's just wait till we get some more levels. We'll do a little bit of fishing as well while we wait. Just gonna head to the wharf. Whenever I would go fishing with my family, everybody would fish from the top of the wharf. And there was this wharf that I used to go to where the wharf was like this. And this is actually exactly why I built this wharf in this way. Let's just wait for a fish to catch so I can show you what I'm talking about. Here it comes. There it is. So the wharf that I used to go to would be exactly like this. You'd have a long, it was much longer than this, but a long walkway. And then the wharf would split into two. So one left, one right. And the front of it here would be like this, but then it would split on the sides. And I always used to go on the side and fish off the side. And my family would always fish from up here. That was kind of just... I liked being on my own on the side there. I don't know why. It just made me happy. Also, I really like being close to water. I think water is probably my favorite thing in nature. It always calms me. It makes me feel grounded. And it reminds me that there's a certain ebb and flow to life. And everything has like a purpose in what it does. And I think water is a really good example of that, because water can, provide obviously sustenance, and every living thing needs water in one way or another. But it's also, water is always trying to go down, it's following a rule of life in a way, a rule of physics, more like. But no, it's lovely. I love water so much. I love streams and rivers and everything like that, and whenever I go, I'm excited to travel because I'm going to go to a few places where we can do hiking and stuff, and I'm really excited to just go and find some rivers and streams, and it's going to be quite cold, but that's okay. I might still have a dip in. We've got a name tag. How are animals doing? You can't see them yet. They're on the other side there. We've got a nice sunrise now. While it's still raining. It's gonna be a rainy day by the looks of it. I love looking at the weather forecast and seeing that it's going to be rainy, especially if it's been sunny for a few days. Having a rainy day is like a nice break from everything. It lets you kind of, it cleans your mind, and it resets your, I like to think of it as it resets my soul. I don't like arid weather very much. Arid and dry weather, I'm not a big fan. I prefer a little bit of water, a bit of rain, and a little bit of wind. I like a nice breeze as well. I guess it's all dependent on my mood. As humans, we can all be kind of moody, so it depends. Alrighty. Just wanted to go back down real quick. We're going to try and find Minerva again in a sec. I just want to see if I can get the luck of the C3 enchantment on that fishing, in that enchanted book, sorry. I checked that one? Yeah, I did. Just double checking all the bonuses. I didn't want to accidentally miss anything. We've got way too much copper, haven't we? Let's make some of these into blocks. There we go. That's better. Iron and silver. Alrighty, let's do a bit of enchanting. Let's get nice and cozy in the enchanting room. I don't want to put a lantern down up there. There we go. Here we go. So we're looking for luck of the C3 or unbreaking 3. I'm not sure if we can actually get Luck of the Sea 3 with the amount of levels that we've got. We're going to try. What is Depth Strider? That's the only problem with enchanting books. Oh, okay, there's Unbreaking 3. It's done. Let's go and grab another book now. Oops. There we go. I don't know if we can get Luck of the Sea 3. It's, we might not have enough levels. Respiration 3 is nice. We got Lure 3. Okay, that gives me hope. That gives me a lot of hope. If we can get Lure 3, maybe we can get Luck of the Sea 3 as well. I've only seen it once, and that's been in like, I've done a lot of these rolls. I've rerolled a lot of enchantments looking for Luck of the Sea 3. Sharpness. Oh, we got efficiency 4. Oh, we got it twice in a row. Wow. Alright, we're gonna have to get more lapis real quick. We're not having a lot of rain, are we? It comes and goes really fast. Oh, no, I'm breaking 3 enchantment. That's okay. We wanna stick to the Luck of the Sea 3. Come on, we can do it. There are some enchantments that go up to level 5. That's kind of crazy. I can feel it coming. We got Lure 3 just before, so surely Luck of the Sea 3 isn't too far, right? We're gonna lose all of our experience. No. No. Come on. Please. Fortune 2. I've got my own theory here that, let's say we haven't gotten a fishing enchantment like Lure or Luck of the Sea or whatever it is in a while. I feel like after a certain set of rolls, it has to give you that fishing enchantment. You know what I mean? That's my theory. However, I think, like most of my theories on Minecraft, that this theory is false. It's not working. I'm gonna try something cool here. I still want to gamble for Luck of the Sea 3. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down underneath the house and see if I can find a cave network. Because I can kind of see a cave network. You see, like, there's one here. I want to see if I can find my way into a cave network from underneath the house. Let's probably put the lantern on. Oops. Let's go down this way. Yeah, there are caves here. Look at this. How do we get to those caves is my question. 'Cause I don't know how deep they are. Surely we're getting close to them here. Oh my goodness, we found a cave under the house. That is really cool. Let's make it a lot more easier to access than what we've got here. So let's make a nice wide, like 2x2 area. go. And I want to get some more experience down here. And maybe even this cave can link to another cave. We'll see what happens, I guess. Just kind of, I want to say decorating. Decorating this a little bit so it's a bit easier to navigate when we're coming down. Because we came up through here. Grab some of that cobble that we've got. We came through here inside our little pathway. Yep, this is cool. Don't want to bump our head on these when we're coming down. Lovely. Alrighty, get rid of these here. Maybe put one. Go. Alright, this is really cool. I'm gonna start by getting some copper. We're gonna look to get a few more resources around here. Oh, one thing I should really do is bring a spare diamond pickaxe, because if we do find a goblin with the trade to make an unbreaking 3 pick into unbreaking 4, we're going to want that. And now that I'm so close to our house, this is literally underneath our lagoon, we can just go straight up. I've got to fix this up as well. Let's just get the pickaxe first. Cool is that? That is awesome. I love when it's like convenient, you know, and it definitely is. It's literally right here. This is awesome. No, see, I don't like that this is kind of like almost hitting your head. See, these are the small things that I'm talking about. It's a blessing and a curse, really. Oh, just found a bit of lapis. Lovely. We could even do like a little crafting station over here or something as we're going down into the mines. I'm not even sure why that lantern's there. You can hang it from like, I don't know, make like a little area here. Oh no, there's water coming in. What have I done? Where does that go? Oh, nowhere really. We'll leave it as it is for now. That up. There we go. Cool. Some copper on the ceilings. I'm scared that there's going to be water coming in again. Yep, there it is. Where does this one go? Is it the same spot? Yeah, pretty much is. This really puts it into perspective, doesn't it? When people go mining into the actual earth and, you know, they're in these tricky situations, they might be literally centimeters away from drowning. Isn't that just so crazy? Just waiting for the water to just slowly go downstream. And while we are waiting, we can probably make a little path that goes down. Yep, that's it. Awesome. Wow, got a lot of ores down here. That's awesome. That's what I'm looking for, really. Just as much experience as possible at the moment. Kind of speed mining now because I'm so excited. When I get excited, I enter like a flow state. And kind of just, I'm very efficient, I guess, in a way, when I'm in my flow state. Beautiful. There's some silver and iron up there. Oh, there's a trader down here. Imagine if we got lucky and it was one that we, an enchant that we're looking for. Hello, I can hear you. I know. I'm just looking for some more ores at the moment. Give me a second, please. Mary. Hello, Mary. Nice to meet you. My name is Egush. What have you got for me, Mary? Got me an iron trade. Oh, it's not giving me any experience. Ah, there it is. It's a bit far. Fortune 3 to Fortune 4, we've already done that, and we've done that one as well. That's okay. No problem, Mary. I appreciate your trades, regardless. Mary came from this side, didn't she? Oh, let's definitely put torches down here. Or light, I should say. Why does that stone look like that? Cool. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. You're, more than welcome to go upstairs and check out the lagoon, make yourself at home, get yourself a drink or something. Like I'm running a little B&B now. Cozy little B&B. Block of raw copper. Ooh, okay. I gotta make sure that sometimes I might accidentally be mining and find like a block of raw copper. Oh, this is one of those. I think it is. This is one of those areas where there's heaps and heaps of copper. We're gonna get so much with our Fortune 4 pick. We hit the jackpot here, I'll be honest. So there's like these like deep stores of like different resources, and we've been finding these copper ones lately. So this is a copper one. Sorry, I had a bit of a chuckle in my throat there. That sounded horrible. Anyway, yeah, this is like a copper one. So you'll see how much copper we're going to be getting, and we already have gotten so much from this one little store of copper here. I'm sure that there's gold and iron ones, I just haven't found them yet. Might be in certain areas or deep underground. We're not that deep yet, so the copper one has spawned. Get all the gravel as well. Getting a bit unlucky on this side. Maybe we'll go more towards this side here. I'm gonna forget my way up out of this after this. That's the only problem. A lot of granite. No more copper? Okay, maybe it was more on the top side, which we've already mined. And that's okay. It came up through there, pretty sure. Oh no, through here, sorry. There we go. That's... I'm fairly certain there's got to be more here somewhere, man. There we go. Just gotta trust my instincts sometimes. Look at what we were going to miss out on here if I didn't keep going. Awesome. Let's go in this direction as well. I feel like there'd be more. Maybe not there. As long as there's granite. See, there's no granite here. That's why I was confused down here, because like there's heaps of granite and normally that's where the copper is. No, okay. It's all good. It's all good. Let's not get too greedy. we still hit the jackpot down here. And we'll probably come back to this again another day and and keep looking. Oh, going the wrong way. We're going to just keep exploring these caves around our house. They're lovely. Oh, we've got coal here and copper. Here's the other side of that copper ore thing. The copper mine. This is an insane amount of coal. What is going on? How good is this pickaxe, hey? It's just like going forever. I love it. Mary did have some good trades. She had the usual handy ones that we like. But she also, she didn't have the ones that we really need at the moment, and that's okay. I mean, she's just offering what she has. It's not her fault or anything. The time will come when we eventually find the trader that we need again. We just have to be a little bit patient. Patience is very important in life. And I was reading this post about somebody that asked a question of like, you know, hey, we just got married. I'm not married or anything, by the way. But I just want to highlight this person's response because it was so nice. Some person was like, hey, we just got married and we're just wondering, have you got any advice for us? And I think they were asking, there's a British comedian called Jimmy Carr. And I'm not British, by the way. Some people think that I am. I'm not British. I'm European. I don't live in Britain. But there are people that were asking like, hey, we just got married and we're just wondering, Jimmy, if you've got any advice for us. And he said so eloquently and so nicely. He was saying that it's a give and take in a sense. And that's, you know, butchered a bit. But the way he explained it was basically this. He said, there's going to be times when you come home and it's not a 50-50 exchange. You know, you're trying to give 50-50 to each other, but that's just not how it is in a marriage. So he would say like, there's going to be times when you come home and you've only got 10% left. You're wrecked. You've had a long day at work, whatever it is, you know, you've had an argument with somebody maybe, whatever it might be. So you're going to need to be, so your partner's going to need to be 90. You're going to need to be 10, you know? And there's going to be days when you might be 60 and your partner will be 40. Or when you're going to be 70 and she'll be 30, etc. You know, like, so what he's trying to say is that, you know, it's supposed to be a 50-50 in a sense, but that's really not true. You know, you just have to kind of be there for each other depending on what you need in the moment. And it's not going to really matter. We went very deep in this area. It's not really going to matter at that point. You know, like whether you're 50-50 or 40-60 or whatever it is. I just thought that was such a lovely way of describing that relationship. And that's not just for marriage, that's for, you know, almost every relationship. Sometimes if you're out with your friends and they're not really feeling too good or they're not feeling best, you might need to bring them up a bit. You might need to be that person that helps them out, you know? Alright, we've kind of just like sucked this area dry of all the copper, so we're gonna head back up. There. And we've got heaps of different cave networks in this area, but what we'll do for now is we'll head back upstairs into our lagoon. Oops. Yeah, Mary, where are you? Where'd you go? You're here somewhere. You're underneath me. I have no clue where she went. That's okay. Oh, there's more here. Like we kind of just have to explore this now then, don't we? Bunch of urns. Oh, there she is. Hello, Mary. I do have some more. I don't have gold just yet, but I can get some. Give me a second. Oh, this is amazing that we've got this huge cave network underneath our house. Like literally right underneath our house. Very happy about this. Very convenient, and it's also really cool that we can explore this. We've got another copper vein here. We're gonna leave this for now, but we'll come back to it for sure. Just open it up a bit more so I remember where it is. There we go. Some iron, and then some urns. Cockroach, nasty little thing. There we go. Okay, we'll head back. I think we came from here, so head back up. It's even deeper through there. This is awesome. This lantern is giving me a good sign. Yep. There we go. Where did we come down from to this cave? It was here, was it? Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Hang on. I'm sure it was on the right side here. Up there. Yeah, it was. That a bit far, didn't I? Oops. Put one down there. There we go. Mary, you coming up, are you? Come on then. I'm just gonna go back to the lagoon. We've done very well in this episode. We've done quite a bit of mining, as we wanted to. And here we are under our lagoon. We're going to do some more smelting now. And once again, we're going to hope for so much copper. It's actually crazy. It's absolutely insane. We're hoping for luck of the C3 with the enchanting. So for the next few minutes, we'll be doing that. And I'm gonna take a break for a second and go to the bathroom while this all smelts. I hope you're nice and comfortable. You can get used to the fire crackling sounds while I'm gone for a second. Alrighty, I will be back with you shortly. You can stay nice and cozy here in our furnace area. You so much for being patient with me. I went downstairs and there's just so much chaos going on because people are getting home from work and you know my siblings are all having a go at each other, and I'm just glad to be up here. I think our copper should be very close to being smelted now. Because I was gone for quite some time. But we should be close to level 40 almost now. It's also raining now. Yeah, we are getting close to level 40 now, and it's just started raining. How lovely is that? We can do a bit of fishing. While we wait for the rest of the copper to smelt, just like last time. I actually quite enjoyed fishing in the jungle biome. I'd be keen to go and do that again in the future. It was really fun. I also want to eventually expand out that way and build some things on that side of the lake as well. So that's something that I'll look into. I just realized this fishing rod. It's almost broken. It's on 10%. I think every time you catch a fish, it gets rid of one, does it? Something like that. It's on 9 now. Let's have a look at what happens. That was one cast. No. Second cast, maybe every 2. Because it's on unbreaking 2, I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay, it just went down to 7. Okay, alright. I don't want to risk using the fishing rod at the moment. It might be best to just repair it. So surely I've got a spare fishing rod here somewhere. No, not one that's healthy. They're all kind of broken as well. Lure 3, luck of the sea 3. Unbreaking 3. Yeah, that might be nice to throw on it. Luck of the sea 3 and unbreaking 3. And then we'll try to repair those. Oh wow, that costs way too much. Are you kidding me? I mean, you're better off just getting a new Unbreaking 3 book. I can't even afford that. It might be easy for us to... let's just make a new fishing rod, honestly. That's probably our best bet. We've got everything we need to make one anyway. And then what we'll do with the new fishing rod... There we go. Is we'll just put the enchantments on the new fishing rod. Okay, it's very expensive still. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I was doing it the wrong way. So I think what that was going to do is try to put these enchantments on that one. All I really want to do is repair this with that. So it's only 2 levels. Thank goodness for that. I was about to have a bit of an aneurysm. That's good, that's good. Lure 3, luck of the sea 3, and unbreaking 2. Alright, surely some of these are finished smelting just about now. No, we've still got a lot of smelting happening, and that's okay. It is what it is. We can probably start to enchant. Let's do a bit more fishing. We'll just wait for it all to finish off with the smelting now. It's almost done anyway. Ah, that's not Chuck. Are you here to tell me what's happened to Chuck, sir? Because I don't know where Chuck is. And I'm getting a little bit worried about him. There he is. No, Chuck's more green than that. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. I miss Chuck. Enchanted book. Efficiency 3. Wow, that is lovely. That's great. Really, really handy. I haven't even enchanted my diamond hoe and my diamond shovel yet either. They're just like default. I would like to have an unbreaking shovel because I do a lot of work with the shovel. So that might be a good idea. Okay, we're gonna do one more cast and then the copper should have all smelted by then. There we go. Yes. Sometimes I get lost in my own house. We do have a lot of copper, so we'll just quickly, that's it. Perfect. Literally the perfect amount. Alrighty. Oops, that's the wrong thing. We've also got to smelt the iron, silver, and gold. But in the meantime, while that's all happening, I've got the spare pick now as well. That's good. Let's use these books to make another enchanted lure Luck of the Sea 3 book, hopefully. We're almost out of lapis. Let's just get some more of that as well. There we are. Okay, here we go. It must be very difficult to get Luck of the Sea 3 as an enchantment. I know that that's the maximum in the base game of Minecraft, I'm pretty sure. We had a lure enchantment just before, which means we may have missed out on on Luck of the Sea 3 instead there. I'm still believing in that theory of, hey, the every now and then it'll pop up a fishing enchantment. And you know, if it hasn't in a long time, then it's due for one. But like I said, my theory might be incorrect. Looting 3. Efficiency 4, wow. We're getting very unlucky. It is what it is. I'll do a couple more rolls. But we will eventually get Luck of the Sea 3. No, that's number 2. What if I get 2 Luck of the Sea 2 books? We got unlucky, we got Luck of the Sea 2. I think we'll just grab that. Do a few more rolls. Because we could put together 2 Luck of the Sea 2 books to make a Luck of the Sea 3 book anyway. What I'm also thinking, however, is we might be able to merge this Luck of the Sea 2 book with a and I didn't really want to do that, but I could merge it with that Luck of the Sea 1 ancient tome we have. So that just adds 1 to the Luck of the Sea charge on the book. Ah, there we go. Okay, so here we go. We got 2 Luck of the Sea 2 books, and if we put them together for a Luck of the Sea 3 book. And now we can use that Luck of the Sea 3 book when we find a trader that, like Minerva, she had that trade, right? But I think we'll probably go and try to find her in the next episode. That's okay. At least now we have this. So diamond pickaxe, fishing rod. Let's put back some of these, sort these back out real quick down here. Beautiful. I was not meant to sort, my bad. Okay, it is what it is. Unbreaking 3 fishing rod. How many levels does that cost to merge with the fishing rod I have? 20 levels. What if we do it the other way? Yeah, no, okay. That's not really worth it, is it? What if we merge it with a book? 15, it's almost half. Good to know. Good to know. I'm breaking 4 diamond axe. And we can merge it with the efficiency 4 one for how much does that cost? Oh, not that bad actually. 18 levels. I'm happy to do that right now. Because our axe is going to be fully repaired that way. I'm breaking 4. Cool, so that's all sorted. All we have to do now is sort out all of this stuff. So the coal and the lapis. Sorry. Lapis and coal. And then we've got a bunch of fish, of course, because we went fishing. Lily pad. We've got a pet collar. Chuck these in here. That's all. Wheat seeds. Craft a pet collar. I didn't really craft it, but okay, I'll take it. Saddle. Ash. Oh, we've got emeralds and stuff. This stuff, like I said before, can also just chill in here. This is fine. Bones and stuff. Miscellaneous. A lot of this is miscellaneous. There we go. Lovely. Fish. You guys okay? Yeah? No, I'm not feeding you anymore. I've already fed you. Like twice this episode. That's enough food. Okay, we're going to end the episode there, everybody. And let's end in our garden and say goodbye to our lovely farm animals, along with Alina. I want to thank you very, very much for being here with me today. I hope that you were able to get something out of this video, whether it's sleep, study, or just have me on the side and, relax with me. I want to thank you. The animals are all singing together. They must have missed each other a bit. Let's let them chill together. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, dream on, my friend.